beings in the world, they know their life, world, all experiences, troubles, worries, problems, everything everybody knows. But do you know that Supreme Power is guiding our life? Do you know the Supreme Power which is guiding your life? No. But you know everything in this world and life. But what you see, which you have experiences, everything disappear in the sleep. So there is a supreme power in our body, inside. But we don't know. So all self-realized persons, incarnation persons said, know yourself. Know yourself. Who are you? Who are you? Who am I? I am the body. This body is not in deep sleep. So who are you? This body is not before birth in child, in babyhood also. You don't know your body. You are not the body. So who are you? We are talking, understanding, seeing, knowing, hearing, touching, smelling, everything we know. We have all feelings. So all these feelings and all thoughts, all actions of the life and moments, only mind. So you are the mind. You have the mind. Your mind disappear in deep sleep. So you are not the mind. In deep sleep, your body disappears. So you are not the body. No body and mind to you. Then who are you? Who are you? I am not the body and mind. Who am I? I am the self. Who said I am the self? Mind said. So you are not the mind. So how can you say I am the self. Your mind said, but you are not the self. That is imagination. So it is not correct. If you are the self, you have troubles, worries, problems, desires, everything, no peace, no happiness to you because you are the body, you are the mind. So mind has troubles and worries, problems. Mind has desires. So how we remove, how we come out our troubles, worries, problems, and from the life. So everybody they should know. Try to understand who am I? After death, do you have body? Do you have mind? Do you have life? World? Who knows it? Because you are not here. So he went away from this world. Where are you going? From where you are coming into this world? Heart beating, blood circulation, growing all parts of the body. Who is helping us? Is there anybody inside? No, there is nothing inside. But in the body inside, all the life is going by actions inside of the blood and heart and everything. So we have the supreme power inside. You are not the body, you are not the mind soul. You are the supreme because no body, no mind to you. That is false misunderstanding because mind is false. Your life is mind. So your mind is false, your life is false. Which is the fact? Where is the truth? Is it in the body or in the mind? Where is it? So you must go inwards, not outside. Since since childhood, total life is going to outside in the world. So world enter in your mind. Your life, family, your work, your desires, all are in your mind. They entered in you. So your mind overcame to your natural state of seeking power. Just now, one devotee came to me. I saw Hanuman. Then I asked him, do you saw Hanuman? Yes, I saw Hanuman. You have the mind. You saw the Hanuman with your mind. Hanuman maybe is God, but you saw your mind created your Hanuman. So your mind created Hanuman as a small boy. I saw Hanuman, tallest Hanuman. Who is correct? You saw white color Hanuman. I saw black color Hanuman. Who is correct? So everything is mind. You saw your husband. Your husband is in the mind. You saw your wife. Your wife is in your mind. So I saw tiger. My mind created the tiger. My mind saw the tiger. Do you saw tiger? I saw tiger inside. So I saw the tiger. The tiger is real to me. You don't know. You saw the cat. Cat is correct in you. Cat is not in me. So the world, according your mind attachments, according your desires, world is as it is, according your mind. Otherwise, in deep sleep, no mind, no world, because no creator of the world. So, life created by the ego, by the mind. All feelings, attachments, troubles, worries, desires, everything created your mind. Because no any troubles created in the deep sleep. Everything absent, everything disappears. So Who are you? I am the body. Before birth, do you have body? In the womb of your mother, do you have body? In deep sleep, do you have body? Where are you? Where is your life? Where is the time? Where is the place? So everything is false and misunderstood because we don't know the truth. Sorrow, happy, jealousy, proud, desire, depression, emotion, tensions means always life is changing, changing, changing. All feelings are changing. Which is correct feeling? Which is correct feeling? So you don't know correct one in your life. Everything is changing, changing, changing. So you don't know the permanent one. Where is it? Which is guiding our life? That is in our body. So supreme power is in our body. Supreme power is coming from the supreme power. That supreme power has attachment with your body. Then I am the body. That is the mind. Otherwise, there is no mind. There is only supreme power. Supreme power has attachment with your body. So it became the mind. Otherwise, there is no mind. So supreme power has attachment with your body. Then you are the body. So everybody, all beings of the world, all human beings, they thought, I am the body. So body has the life. You are living in this world for the sake of body only. So you are not living for self-realization. You are living for the sake of body. So always you are thinking about your body and life. Yes. Always mind thinking your body and life. This is not good. I want self-realization. Yes. Same mind thinking about God self-realization. So spiritual mind, spiritual methods, spiritual practice is the mind. Mind is thinking about your life and the world. Same mind is thinking the God, spirituality, all methods. Where is the difference? Same mind. But you thought, I am doing practice. Who is doing practice? Mind is doing practice. Mind is hearing, mind is understanding, mind is following according the suggestions of the others. There is no own knowledge of you. So, all spiritual knowledge entered in you by books, by teaching, by seeing. So, total your spiritual knowledge entered in you by other, not to own, no own knowledge to anyone. So, others' knowledge, how it helps to you. So, you followed others' suggestions, others' guidance. If you like it, you are following. If you don't like, you don't follow. It is your will, but you don't know the good. You don't know the fact. So, if you want to know the fact, you must follow your practice. What is it? What is it? Inquire of who am I. This is not suggestions of others. It is your own method. Because before birth, no body, no mind and world to me. In deep sleep, no world, no mind and body. So, who am I? Everything disappear in deep sleep. Where am I? After waking, all thoughts, life spring. How it happened? So, daytime waking state, I have awareness, I can do everything in this world. But in deep sleep, no mind, no world. There is nothing to do. What is this? So, life is confused. Life is confused because we don't know the fact. To know the fact, which is permanent one in you, we must find out that one. What is the method? Direct method is inquire who am I? Prayer. That is not a direct method because you thought God is anywhere, so you are praying the help of God. That is not a direct method. I am doing meditation. Meditation is doing mind. So, meditation to be concentration on one point, one thought. So, to control all thoughts, I am following meditation to be one thought, but not possible because it is not a direct method. So, all methods are not direct. For example, yoga, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anata, Vishuddha, Sahasrara, Agni. These are chakras. Where are they? They are inside in the spine. Yes, Swadhisthana. Your mind created the Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddha. All chakras your mind created. Your mind understands the chakras. So, yes, you remembered the chakras and the main gods of the chakras. Yes, I understand. I shall try to see to know it. So you are doing practice. Your mind understand. According your understanding, you are following with your mind. Everything is mind. So it is not a direct, indirect. So who am I? It is not a other one. Direct. You inquired yourself. If you inquire other, that is not direct. So, who am I? I inquired myself. I have the body. I am the body. There is paint on the wall. So I have the mind. Is there paint without wall? There is no paint if there is no wall. So inside also, I am. I am the body because there is something beyond the mind. There is something beyond the mind. So who am I? Because I am not the body. Body disappear in deep sleep. No body in death. So to whom the body is? Question. You must question yourself. To whom the body is? We want to answer. To whom the body is? Doubt, question, inquiry. Because body identification is coming and going. It appears, it disappears. So there is something beyond it. To know that beyond it, beyond there is supreme power. So to whom the body is? Question. Do you know to whom your body? To whom your body is? To whom your body is? What is the answer? Body is to me. That is the answer. Enquiry is necessary. Enquiry means only question. If there is an answer, that is not a question. So, you came here. Where is Shiva Sannidhi? Where is it? Yes. Where is room number 93? Question, inquiry. Then you came, talk. You saw the room numbers. This is not, this is not. Yes, this is the 93. Yes, you entered inside. Do you have any questions again? No, because already you reached the goal. So no question. Before know the goal, before reach the goal, inquiry is very important. So we have no body, but there is a body to you. So inquire. Inquire means question. What is that question? To whom the body is? We want to answer. To whom the body is? Question. Then inquire. 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 No answer. That is the inquiry. If we have answer, no inquiry. So I am not the body. So to whom the body is? Question. Inquire. Inquire means searching. Where you search? Inside. Searching possible inside mind. Discover, investigation inside. To whom the body is. Search inside to whom the body is. To whom the body is. Question. Search inside. Search. To whom? To whom the body is. Search. Then your mind is going inwards. Inwards going of mind is the investigation. It is the searching. If your mind go to the world, that is not search, because only you are observing the world. What is need of searching? For what? Yes. If we want cigarettes, yes. Where is the cigarette shop? Yeah, you are searching. You question. So, yes, he said, go to right side, there is one street. Again, you go left side, there is one shop. There, your cigarettes are available. So you are searching, you are going outside. Then you reach at the shop. You buy the cigarettes. No question. Cigarettes are in the shop. That is knowing, but not success. If you reach the shop, if you buy the cigarette, then that is answer. Because no question. No question. So, to whom the body is, search inside to whom the body is. Inside you must search, search, search without thoughts. Searching means without thoughts. Then searching. Inside, no any objects, no any forms. If there is any form, any objects inside, you cannot investigate. It is not possible to you because you saw inside objects. That is answer. So investigation fail because you saw something. That something is the answer. So that which you saw inside, that is not correct because your mind created that object. So again you question, to whom this object is? Again question. Then go beyond the thoughts and mind. Search inside. So inside, to search answer inside because if you question, ego is going inwards because ego came from inside. So ego is going its source. Ego is going its birthplace. So ego should go inwards. I. Who am I? I. Who am I? So I is Satchit. Who? Who am I? Who am I? Because I have no body, no mind. So who am I? I should know. I should know who am I. If I know who am I, then body, mind, total disappears. So, investigation. To whom the body, you question to your ego. Direct your question to the your ego. So, direct inquiry. If you think about others, that is not inquiry. Direct your ego, you are questioning. Who am I? So you questioned your ego directly, who am I? Then that ego doesn't go outside because you questioned your ego, who am I? So it turned inwards. No chance to go outside. So it is going inwards. Yes. You have some thoughts inside, in the mind. Again, to whom the thought is, because I have no mind in deep sleep. So all objects inside to the mind only. So to whom the object is question. That question to the mind. Before you question to whom the body is, that is gross body question. Now inside, to whom the jealousy is, to whom the angry is, to whom the trouble is, to whom the depression is. Question, question, question. To whom the tension is. Question. If you question direct to your mind, then no tension, no angry, no jealousy, no depression, no anything. Because you inquired your jealousy, you inquired your depression. But if you try to destroy your depression, who will destroy? I will destroy. How it is possible? Ego will try to destroy it. Ego already has attachment with the depression. How it destroys itself is impossible. So question, to whom the depression is? To whom the depression is? I have no concentration. To whom the concentration is? Concentration is the mind. Concentration is one of the thought. So if you question, then no need concentration because you are the supreme. You are the supreme. You are not the thought. You are not the feeling. That is only illusion. So I have no peace. To whom the peace is? To whom the peace is? Because I didn't have peace. There is I. So to kill your ego, question, to whom the peace is? No answer. To whom the peace is? Then search inside. To whom? To whom the peace is? So directly you questioned your ego. So one beat to your ego. So it go inwards. It doesn't go outside. So it is going deep, deeply inside. Yes, I saw light. To whom the light is? Because there is something, so there is light. That light is to something. There is no something. So, question. To whom the light is? Answer. No answer. Then light disappears. Somebody, always they are hearing Om, 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 Om. Then now, to whom the Omkar is? To whom? To whom the Om is? To whom the sound is? Question. Search inside. Then that Omkar disappears. If you question, that question is direct to your ego, so it disappears. So you are going deep level by inquiry of who am I. emptiness, no thoughts, no thoughts, only emptiness. To whom the emptiness is, because emptiness is not a reach of goal. Still there is something, because emptiness is not a supreme power. Thoughtlessness state, that is, because there is ego, no thoughts, no thoughts to the ego, that is the emptiness. Still there is ego. So, to whom the emptiness is, question. No answer. To whom the emptiness is, question. No answers to all questions. If you have answers, that is only ego. Ego questioned, ego already have answers. No inquiry. Inquiry fail. No need inquiry if you have answer. So only question, question, question. Why I came into this world? Question. For what I am living in this world? Question. Which is necessary in this world to me? Question. Which is permanent feeling in me? That is question. Question, question, question. No answers. Answer is the supreme power. If you have answers, all answers to the ego, all answers to the mind, no answers, then you are the supreme. Supreme power, no questions, no answers. So finally, this ego will dissolve into the supreme power. Then it will burn in the supreme power. Then only supreme power will remain. You are that supreme power. So if you reach the goal, then no questions, no answers. Then you are that, you are the supreme. No question, no answer. So if you have no questions, answers, you are the supreme. In deep sleep, no questions, no answers. But no awareness, no consciousness in deep sleep. So that is the problem. No questions and no answers in dream. No questions, no answers. Because that is the ignorance. So in waking state, you have awareness. You question to whom the peace is. You have awareness, consciousness, and you entered inwards. You have awareness. So total question, inquiry is going in awareness, with awareness. In deep sleep, no awareness. In dream, no awareness. So that is the problem. Now, somebody, no thoughts, thoughtlessness state, emptiness only. So, I have self-realization because no thoughts, no body, no mind, everything absent. But it is not permanent because awareness is the supreme power. So in emptiness, no awareness. So you have sleep. If you have emptiness, it leads you to the sleep. So meditation inquiry fail if we have sleep. No awareness. So question, no answer. Searching. Continuously you have awareness, consciousness. So this is the direct method. Finally, to whom the self-realization is. To whom the self-realization is. If we have answer is self-realization is to me. No, otherwise to whom the self-realization it is to me. If we have the answer of to me, that is not self-realization. Because there is ego. I have self-realization. Ego is there, that is not self-realization. Self-realization, to whom the self-realization is question. No answer. That is self-realization. So, inquire, inquire. What is the importance of inquiry? Because if we inquire, this is killing process of thoughts, killing process of the feelings, troubles, worries, everything. The inquiry will kill everything. But meditation, all feelings, troubles, worries, desires, all are there, but all dissolved, all merged into the supreme power in deep sleep. All feelings, all troubles are in the deep sleep. They are secretly hiding in deep sleep. So, after waking, what are your life spring? Then same life, same troubles. But in inquiry, this is killing process. Killing. To whom the depression is. You question to the depression. To whom the depression is. No answer. If there is no answer, then depression disappears. So gradually depression totally disappears. So inquiry is killing process. Meditation, prayer, everything, yoga, all are merging. They subside into the supreme power. Then again they will come out. So same trouble, same life. So inquiry is a direct method. So this method first introduced Adi Shankaracharya, Advaita Guru, Advaita Master is Shankaracharya. Next, Ramana Maharshi. So somebody they thought this is very difficult to inquire. No, inquiry is not difficult. Your mind is not correct because already you have attachments, desires, troubles, worries, problems. So that mind is not able to inquire. So your mind is not correct. So you must inquire when you have calm, happy, or peace. Then you inquire start. If you have no calm, happy, peace, don't inquire. Don't inquire because your mind is not able to inquire because already it has too much disturbance. If you have too much disturbance, how you inquire yourself? Because by inquiry you must go inwards. If you have disturbance, your mind will go outside into this world. You never enter in your self or inwards. If you have troubles and worries, disturbance to you. So, very, very important is calm, peace, happy, satisfaction. Then, very easy inquiry. You have peace. Don't follow any methods of spirituality. Peace is the God. Be still. Be. Then the peace will increase, increase, increase. Peace is the supreme power. That supreme power will enter in your mind. Then that supreme power will wash your troubles, worries, problems, everything very naturally. So, in other methods, your mind will subside in the supreme power. Your mind, including all your troubles, worries, merged into the supreme power. After waking from deep sleep, total your life of mind will spring. Then same life, same troubles, same work. So subsides, merged, your mind merged into the supreme power. No killing. Now, to whom the angry is, you question to your angry. So You questioned your angry, and also to whom the angry is, you questioned your ego also. So ego disappears, angry disappears. So you have calm and peace. That is your natural state. Peace, you are the peace. So you have the peace. Peace. And you have awareness also. It is not a sleep. You have peace. You have awareness. In deep sleep, you have peace. But you don't know because there is no awareness. Mind merged into the Supreme Power in deep sleep. Here in inquiry, no merging, killing. To whom the trouble is? Question. To whom the trouble is? Question. Then inquire to whom the trouble is. Inside, there is nothing. So, to whom? To whom the trouble is? There is nothing. So it disappears. No, I have trouble. You said, I have troubles. I is the ego. So ego has attachment with the trouble. So I have troubles. You have deep sleep. No I thought. No mind. So no trouble. But where is the trouble? Trouble merged in the supreme power. After waking from deep sleep, trouble will came out because it's not dead. So by inquiry, it will die because you questioned to whom the trouble is because I am not the trouble. I have no trouble. To whom the trouble? I question. To whom the trouble is? To whom the cloth is? Do you have any answer? No. So this is my cloth. So that is the trouble. My cloth. So I have attachment with the cloth. So it is mine. So I will take care about my cloth. I don't know to whom the cloth is. Don't care. So no trouble with the, no problem with the cloth. So to whom the body is, it is not by my body because there is no my body in deep sleep. After death, no body to me. So I am not the body. So to whom the body is, to whom the body is means who is the owner of this body? I am not the owner because I am going from this world. So I am not the owner of body. So who is the owner of the body? Then everybody said there is a God or supreme power. So the body is to the supreme power. That is the mind, that is the answer. That is not question. That is not correct answer because you don't know the supreme power. You don't know the supreme power. How can you say this body belongs to the supreme power? How can you say? Only imagination, only thought, impression. No correct answer. So, to whom the body is? No answer. No answer. Then, no answer. Everything is the supreme power. If your body disappear by inquiry, then you are not in the body. You are everywhere, forever. You are everywhere in this world. No limits to you. If you have ego, I am the body, I am in the body. I am the body, I am in the body. So, your life is in the body. Your life is the body. So, you have limits. So, your life is going in the limits. So, limits created your ego. Mind created limits. This mind disappear. No limits to you, no body to you. So, you are everywhere. That is not a mind. If you kill your ego, very naturally you are everywhere. For example, one bubble came from the river. It is passing on the river. It has some colors. It moving. After some distance passing, it disappeared. It bursted. Then where is it? The bubble disappeared in the water. It came from the water, it disappeared in the water. Where is it? We don't know. So, we came from the Supreme Power. We mixed, we entered into the Supreme Power. No address. No address to the Supreme Power. Supreme Power is everywhere. So, you are also merged into the Supreme Power. You mixed into the Supreme Power. So, you are everywhere. Like a bubble. So now, if you have body identification, you have the limits. You are the body, you have the life, all thoughts, everything is created by your ego. Everything is, you have limits. So, no body to you, no mind to you, no body, no limits, no mind, no any feelings, no any attachments, no any thoughts. Because you are the supreme. Everything is only misunderstanding. False, because I is the false. So mind is the false, body is the false, world is the false, everything is false. So all your experiences, all your powers, all your miracles, everything is false. Because all experiences only to the mind, to the ego. Without mind, is there any powers, any miracles? No. So there is nothing to know, to reach, to know, understand. There is nothing to see because you are the supreme. You are the supreme. So seeing, mind is inside. I am seeing this world through my eyes. So I am seeing. Ego is seeing the world through the eyes. Now, I am seeing the world through the eyes. Yes, it is good, very beautiful. It is bad, too much ugly. I don't like to see. This is the mind. Now, supreme power is seeing through the eyes this world. Supreme power, no good, no bad. That is the supreme power. No doubles. That is supreme power. So, if we have like and dislike, happy, unhappy, good and bad, yes or no, boy, the girl, night, day, birth, death, all dualities, all doubles are in mind. No doubles to the supreme power. So, you are seeing. Supreme power is seeing the supreme power. Hearing. If mind hear good or bad, like or dislike, that is the mind. No good and bad, that is the supreme power. Supreme power is hearing, smelling, bad, good. That is mind. Supreme power is smelling, no good, no bad. That is the supreme. So if you are no any dualities, that is the supreme power. Then double birth and death, that is the mind. Now, supreme power, no double, no birth, no death, that is the supreme power. Mind has birth and death. Supreme power. Supreme power is supreme power. No birth, no death. That is the self-realization. No doubles, no dualities. That is the supreme power. That is the self-realization. So it is not a difficulty. We sit 15 minutes.